Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is up? What is up? What's up? Coming at you live again. A little live action. Just bear with me here. Just trying to get some screens up and trying to get my notes up, actually. Just want to make sure I cover a couple of things with you. What's going on, Nehemiah? What's going on, boss? Glad you checked in. What is going on? Man. Real quick, y'all, my name is Chris Thompson. I am one half of the dynamic duo that owns Untamed Fitness. The other love they have is my lovely wife, Natasha Williams. She is, you can find her on Instagram under Untamed Fit Chick herself. Man, I figured I'd dive in here and just show my face a little bit, let you guys get to know who is the wizard behind the curtain. Most of the time, like when I'm showing like videos or things like that, or reels or whatever the case may be, all that stuff I show primarily on my clients. Like, it's very rare you'll see like a picture of me or videos of me working out. And the reason being because I like showcasing my clients. I like showcasing where they started and then where they end up. So that's just kind of like my deal. That's kind of like my jam. I just really love enjoying watching their journey instead of like you watching mine. So, but I was under advisement to start doing at least one live once a week. so you guys get to see like the wizard behind the curtain, so to speak, who's actually helping people produce these results and things like that. One thing that I actually got into is Spartan racing. All right, so I've been Spartan racing the last 2 years, and currently right now what's going on inside my Spartan racing, like, man, it's been like I've been like dealing with several setbacks. It's been up and down, man. It's just like any other fitness journey. There's some ups and there's some downs. And like, I've been dealing with a bunch of setbacks ever since like November of 2021, where, been just dealing with some setbacks where kind of like I'll get sick or I'll get injured. It just been up, down. What's going on, Matt? What's going on, big dog? And so as of right now, everything's been going good, though. Everything's been solid as of right now. I've been testing my lungs ability to fill up with oxygen, far as me being able to get a ton of oxygen inside my lungs. And I've been doing that because I just was recovering from bronchitis about 2 weeks ago. So as of right now, all of my training, like right now, is just is light volume with a little bit of weight, or is light volume functional training. And that's not a little bit of weight because it's my own body weight. But man, so far so good. I can't complain. Everything's been running smooth. Smoothly. I have not started actual like physically running just yet. We're going to give it one more week before I start running, because my coach and I were actually testing. We want to poke some holes in the theory that we came up with today regarding me, how I want to incorporate my running back into the mix of things. So this is all about recovery for me. At my age, it's all about recovery, all right? But anyway, man, like I was listening to DOS Effects. Now, I don't know if any of y'all know who DOS Effects is. All right, DOS Effects is an old 90s rap group back in the 90s. A lot of the lyrics is like a bunch of nursery rhymes, all right? But for some reason, it got me thinking about like fairy tales. It got me thinking about like fairy tales and how like they're they're not as violent as they used to be. All right, they made them like they dummied them down so kids can like actually digest these fairy tales and things like that. And like I was thinking about like the original version of Cinderella. Like the original version of Cinderella, like her stepsisters, they snip, they cut their toes off to get their foot inside the glass slipper. All right, yeah, toes cut off to get their foot inside that glass slipper. Okay. All right, anything to get with that hunk of hump prince, okay? So that's what the original version of Snow White was. So if you didn't know that, but I was listening to DOS Effects, and it triggered me thinking about the origins of fairy tales, and for some reason, like I started thinking about Three Little Pigs. All right, now I don't know why I was thinking about Three Little Pigs. Maybe because it's bikini season, summertime. I'm feeling like a little porker. I got a little weight on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little porker right now. And everybody I'm around right now is talking about how they little porkers and, it's beach season. So it's just one of those things, I guess, where, it takes a pig to know a pig. All right. But this trigger had me going down this rabbit hole with rapid acceleration. Okay. I started Googling everything I could find about Three Little Pigs because I wanted to find the original story. Okay. So I was Googling everything, and I'm hitting my son up who's working on his PhD in literature. Like once I found the story, I hit him up to say, man, is this story legit? And then I hit up my other son and his wife, because they're avid readers. They just read tons of books. They just read books for days. Hit them up like, hey, is this story legit? And they all kind of reply back in text messages like, Pops, you are absolutely nuts. Okay, you're nuts. But your story is legit. So they confirmed that the story I found was a legit story. Now, we all know the foundation story. You know, we all know the story, the moral to Three Little Pigs, all right? It's about having a rock solid foundation, okay? Now, you need a rock solid, game tight foundation inside the game of fitness, all right? You need a solid foundation, okay? And the reason why you need that solid foundation is because you cannot build something with a strong mindset and clay movements, okay? It ain't gonna happen, all right? Now, in the original version of the Three Little Pigs, before the Three Little Pigs actually had to, move out, they lived with their old mother pig, okay? They lived with their moms, all right? She was an old mother pig. And the reason why the old mom pigs, the reason why the old mom pig kind of sent them out on their way is because she didn't have enough food to feed the Three Little Pigs, okay? In the original version, mom pig was like, yo, there ain't enough food in here. So when the Three Little Pigs became of age, she was like, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get out. I don't care where you go. You gotta get up out of here. All right. You gotta go. So she gave him the boot. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but if any of y'all in there like around my age, you know what I'm saying? Does it sound familiar by any shape, form, or fashion? Okay. Does it sound familiar? How many of y'all got kicked out, ran away, or just moved out of your parents' house because it was just so unbearable to live in your parents' house once you hit that young adult age of 18? How many of y'all just left? I'll be the first to admit I was in the wind. All right. I was in the wind. Okay. My mom made it very unbearable for me to be at home. So as soon as I turned 18, I was out. I was out of there. I was gone, you know what I mean? But I have to admit, I did have to move back in after my first attempt to launch from the house failed. I did move back in, but it was only for 2 months. And then once I moved out that time, I was gone forever. Didn't come back. All right. Not at all. Not zero. Now, this is something that wasn't uncommon in the area that I grew up in. All right. It wasn't uncommon. And I should say it wasn't uncommon if you was a family that was your wealth was below middle class. And I grew up in a factory town. So everyone that lived around me, we all came from the same, our parents all worked at the same factory and we all grew up in the same neighborhood. So it wasn't uncommon for, once you turn 18, you no longer cute and cuddly. You are now a young adult that's racking up bills. You need to go somewhere else and rack up your own bills. Get up out my house. Now, at least that's how my mom put it to me. Now, I got one more question. One more question before I dive a little bit deeper. How many of y'all got young adults? Got young adults living at your house because you scared to let them go experience adulting because of your experience adulting? How many of y'all got that going on right now? Yeah. Don't worry about it. I mean, me and Natasha, we got the same thing going on too. The only difference is our kids are out of the house, but we still paying for some of their bills. We haven't fully clipped all the detachment. We haven't fully clipped the umbilical cord yet. So we haven't figured it out how to get them to function as fully adults, all on their own, taking care of all their own stuff. So when I figure that out, I'm gonna pass along that secret. Now, if you know that secret, you need to be hitting me up. You need to hit us up to teach us how to do it, okay? Because we are all ears. We're all ears. But there is a moment, all right? There's a moment or a crossroad where a coach has to become like that mother pig and has to put you out of your comfort zone. Like if you're working with a coach right now and your coach is pushing you out of your comfort zone, that's necessary, okay? That your coach is there to challenge your thoughts about fitness. Your coach is there to push you, your coach is there to push you to lift more. Your coach is there to harass you about meal prepping. Your coach is there to call you out about the things you're eating, all right? Your coach is there to hold you to a higher standard of accountability, all right? Yes, I already know, okay? Yes, you don't like it. I get it. Just like every other coach, they get it. They know you don't like it. Hell, I'll be the first one to tell you, it's the worst thing about coaching. I can't speak for every other coach, but me, myself personally, it's the worst thing about coaching. It's to get you to move past your own BS. Yes, 80% of the crap that you dealing with is BS. It's BS up here. It's holding on to previous trauma, drama, and triggers. When I do this, then this happened. I better not do this. Wrong. The only way past all those aches and pains you're feeling is to go through them. When you start avoiding stuff, you're trying to solve the wrong problem. So you keep getting the wrong answer. Now I understand like not all of y'all gonna be some bricklayers. Not all of y'all gonna be bricklaying pigs, all right? As much as I would love for that to be the case, that's not gonna happen. You know, the numbers don't lie. The statistics just don't lie, all right? Not all of y'all gonna be bricklayers, okay? But what I am saying is simply this, like, instead of you holding on to your straw huts and clay castles, it's time to rebuild, all right? It's time to rebuild. There is no magic pill, but you can rebuild. You can rebuild your consistency, you can rebuild your confidence, and you can rebuild your courage. The more consistent you are, the more confidence you have, the more courage you develop. And man, just like that old mother pig had to send her three little pigs out to find their own fortunes, your fortune is waiting on you. Your fortune is waiting on you inside of rebuilding. So man, get to work. Start rebuilding. Rebuild your confidence. I should say rebuild your consistency, rebuild your confidence, rebuild your courage. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Man, if you got questions, do not hesitate. Drop it in the comments. If you got questions, you don't want to drop it in the comments, do not hesitate. Hit my DM. I will hit you back with no strings attached answers. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know, it might be something that you already know. I just need to put it in a different context so that way it becomes a little bit more clear so you can move past whatever hump you're dealing with. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Be easy. Thanks to your mind for checking in, boss.